Question from M. Steinbrink. How much easier is your job now that smart, competent people are in place in the front office and coaching staff? I consider you guys to be the same, so it just seems like that would help, especially with draft coverage. What do you got?
Well, first of all, I've been called many things. Smart and competent has rarely been among them. As to your question, I don't know if it makes it any easier, but it sure does make it more fun. I mean, for years I was, and you know this, Jake, I was asked all the time, well, what do you do with your mock drafts when the Browns get good? Won't it not be as interesting? And first of all, I'd trade W's for picking in the top 10 any day of the week. And actually, since we saw this past draft season, I think there was more interest because they're looking for just the final few pieces, and people are excited about them contending. So I don't know if it makes it any easier, but it definitely makes it a lot more fun to jump on and dig into it every day. I can't speak for you, Jake, but that's where I come down.
I think it comes down to predictability too, right? Like I think we can be smarter because we have trends that are smart from them. So I think a big thing is the age guardrails where you and I mean, you were leading the charge on this, where you're talking about some of these age-based thought processes they have. Some people started to pick up on them late, but you know, the just a little tendency in like the athletic scores, their relative athletic scores. They like young, they like athletic, and that gives us the ability to sound smarter because we can track data. We can track, I'm excited too, Steve, to track offensive data year to year to year and see how they adjust and all of that stuff. So yeah, I mean, with smart people in place, it's good because we get continuity covering these guys. We get to learn about what they like, what they don't like, what they prefer, what they don't prefer. And it helps us cover this team in a way that I think is more accurate to what they're going to do, which helps us become better analysts and helps you guys become better fans through what we're able to tell you. So I think it all works out in the end.